Okay, guys, so I've just had the funniest morning. I mean, it's funny to me, but I'm also in isolation. So who knows if it's actually funny. But so I'm in day 7 of a 2-week isolation. I'm not sick, I'm negative, but someone in my house who shall remain nameless has tested positive, and so we all have to isolate. So I'm doing my devotions, and while I'm doing my devotions, which is in Leviticus, the phone rings and it's the public health guy. They are very on top of keeping track. So I've talked to them a few times. So anyways, public health phones, and he tells me, so first of all, on the first day of isolation, I went for a test just to make sure that I was negative, and I was. So now apparently I have to go for another test either today or tomorrow, just to track whether I'm still negative or positive. I'm not having any symptoms as far as I know. And then I will probably have to go for another test just before my quarantine ends to make sure that I'm not contagious going back to work and all of that. So it seems a little bit like lots. Um, but then I'm reading in Leviticus 13, guys. So funny. So as this conversation is going on, I come back to Leviticus 13, and I would like to read a portion for you because there's truly nothing new under the sun. So this is a COVID reading from Leviticus 13. I've altered a few of the words, to make it more contemporary, but the gist is the same. Hang on here. Okay. So, if anyone develops a rash or other symptoms that might develop into a serious COVID disease, that person must be brought to be tested. After the test, the priest or public health will quarantine the person for 7 days. On the 7th day, public health will make sure that there's another test that happens. And if the symptoms have not changed or spread, they will be quarantined for another 7 days. On that 7th day, they will be tested again. If they test negative again, they will be pronounced ceremonially clean. Yay, it was only a rash or a stuffy nose or a sore throat. But the person must wash all their clothes. Hand washing, clothes washing, very important. But if the rash or symptoms start to spread even after he's been announced clean or negative, they have to be tested again. Those who suffer from this disease must tear their clothing and leave their hair uncombed, or can we just say uncolored? It's real. It's legit. They must get this. They must cover their mouth with a mask. It doesn't say mask, but they must cover their mouth and call out, unclean, unclean. As long as the disease lasts, they must live in isolation in their place outside the camp or in their basement. This is legit, guys. May God bless to us the reading of his word.